Good day, everyone. It's Nakiri Blessing here again. Welcome to my channel. As I said, my name is Nakiri Blessing, founder of Peaceful Trading Channel. As usual, I always bring you guys weekly analysis every weekend on what I'll be looking for in the market in the coming week. But before I move on, I just want to give a brief rundown of some certain trades we took. Last week, I made an analysis on GBP USD. I said last week that there was let me just go to the weekly time frame. I saw as you can see, it was at the last week. This was this candle I saw. I expected the bullish momentum to occur on this pair, though the bullish momentum came in, but it had to the week started with a selling pressure before buying power came in. Though I didn't take any trade on GBP USD. I don't know why I didn't take any trade. The setup was so nice. The trade I took was CHF which I got about 50 pips in the group. Let me just quickly look for CHF. Should be in my radar. What is going on? CHF, okay. Good. CHF, I caught a sell around this region, a buy rather around this region, and traded it back to this point for about 50 pips. And that was one other trade, one of the trades. Took just two trades last week. The second was USD card. USD card. Okay, USD card actually tried to play it. It gave us 40 pips profit, 40 to 50 pips profit, but because of the NFP, the employment change news on the US, we all know that always affects the US dollar. It actually came back and took our trades at break even. I wanted to ride this trade all the way down because as I said last week, is in a channel. Let me just go to the daily time frame to show you guys. You can see this is the channel that we're expecting. So I was expecting to still trade down, but luckily for us, or should I say unfortunately for us, we couldn't. Maybe some people in the group must have taken some profits, but actually I didn't take any profit on this. It took me out on break even, and that is that. So it's part of trading anyways. Break even is better than losses. And last week I also made mention of EUR GBP. Actually, this trade is selling. I predicted a sell. It's actually selling, but I've not seen a very good entry. It's been choppy and well, anyways, let me just start my analysis from EUR GBP today. Well, as you can see, EUR GBP, as earlier said, is moving on the downtrend on the weekly. So as simple as how it looks, I'm expecting price to start the week by moving. Let me just delete this arrow, this direction arrow. What I'm just expecting price to do is price to move back into this zone before going short. Well, this is actually where I want to start selling. Let me go to the 4-hour time frame for better view. Let me just zoom put on full screen mode. Yeah, I like this. This is much more better. So as I was saying, I'm just expecting price to move to this direction. Maybe as the week comes out, if good bullish momentum take price back to this previous, so it was a support, now it should become a resistance. Then probably I'll look for price action pattern on the lower time frame, or probably on this 4-hour time frame. As you can see on our RSI is actually more like the divergence, showing a divergence. Let me just show you what the divergence is. You can see on our RSI, EUR is forming higher highs and higher lows. RSI simply means relative strength index. It's just showing the strength of the currency. While on the main chart is actually forming lower sorry, actually forming lower lows and lower highs. So my mouse has started again. Well, actually forming lower lows and lower highs. So I'm expecting price to actually push up to this zone before looking for short opportunities back to this zone. Now the next pair I'll be looking at is USD CAD. As for USD CAD, as I said last week, price is actually in a channel, and price has tested this channel and is forming lower lows, lower highs. But because of the NFP that came out, because the NFP, it was a positive result for the US dollar, the employment change showed that there will be more employment, the rate of employment increase, the number of employment increase, and it's a very good positive thing for the dollar. So you can see the bullish momentum that came in for the dollar against the CAD, and if you check across all dollar pairs, you see that there was a positive movement for the dollar. So right now, as I can see, price actually respected this first, as you can see, price respected this first resistance. Please excuse me, let me delete this guy. Price respected the first resistance, price respected the second resistance. I was expecting price to respect this third one, but unfortunately price didn't respect the third one. So what am I expecting for this pair this coming week? Though I'm still looking at, my bias is also to the downside, because Canadian dollar too is strong, except there's a weakness in the Canadian dollar this coming week, but I still believe Canadian dollar will be strong. And I'll just look for probably two things. Is either I will look for an inverted head and shoulder for this pair, something like this, then I go long back to this point, and it might lead to a breakout of this channel, and the bias will start moving. My bias will start moving to the upside. This is the first part. Now let me mention something again. Let me just draw a horizontal line. I'll also be looking for short sales. I'll also be looking for short sales when price comes into this zone. As you can see, price is actually heading up to complete the head, and I'll look for short sales back to complete the right shoulder before moving up. Now, why will I be looking for short sales? Because this is a downtrend. I believe as price is moving up, there is still momentum for sellers to jump into the market. So I would also love to ride along with the trend. So with that, if I see the head and shoulder pattern, inverted head and shoulder pattern, after it forms to this right shoulder and bullish signal coming, buying signal comes in, I'll look for a buy. My TP1 will be at this point. Let me just mark it for you. My TP1, my first TP will be at this point, and my second TP will be at this other point, which is the initial start of the downtrend. So that is very simple analysis for the USD CAD. The next pair I'll be looking at, let me delete everything here. Let me just leave this one. The next pair I'll be looking at will be, which pair do I think AUD USD. Yeah, AUD USD. I'm looking at, let's take a look at AUD USD. Am I right? Let me go to the weekly time frame first. Well, okay. Some time ago I mentioned something about the AUD USD, and let me just go to the daily time frame. I expected the head and shoulders pattern to form on the AUD USD. From the look of things, I think buying momentum is reducing on the AUD USD, and sellers are beginning to take control of the market. So as you can see, This is similar to the head and shoulders pattern. Let me just show you guys. This is the left shoulder, this is the head, this is the head. I don't know if it's the mouse or the new updated trading view. I don't understand. It's not giving me what I want. See, this is not what I want. Has allowed me to delete some things. What I was expecting is the head, something like this. Not come down. Well, and it's more like it has complete. I drew something before. Sorry, let me go back. Okay. Now, as you can see on this, I don't know, this head and shoulders drawing is not making sense to me. But basically, what I'll be looking for ADUSD is just a break, a retest, and I move to this point. So it's just a simple analysis. If I go to the 4-hour time frame, I think it should be clearer there on the 4-hour time frame. Yes, it has not given a good break yet. But once I see a break, just take the break, retest, and move to the downside. I'm very sorry for this. Don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's the mouse. I guess it should be from TradingView. This is the updated version, I think, or the web version. Another one I'm looking at AUDJPY. AUDJPY. Okay. Let's go to the daily time frame. Good. AUDJPY, I'm also expecting head and shoulders pattern, though price may still move up. This is what I'm looking at on the AUDJPY. This is what I'm looking at on the AUD, though I can see that price is yet to form. But anyways, let me just save this pattern because price is actually at a strong resistance. If price fails to break above this resistance, I'll look for shorting opportunities to the downside. And secondly, I can see something again. If I can, let me just draw this guy here. Okay. I'm seeing something else. Please pardon me. Okay. If you look very well, you can see price treated this part as a resistance, treating it as the support and as the support. So if selling pressure comes in, I'll be looking at taking sales down to this point. I think this is very simple. Is there any other play on my mind? I don't think there's any other play I would like to look at for now. There's no other play I would like to look at for now. I'm still thinking, do I prefer any other play? No. Well, that is all for that for now. If there's another pair I'll be looking at, definitely the link to my Telegram group, my channel, or my WhatsApp group will be in the description below. You can do that. I'll be posting photos of different currency pairs I'll be looking at. I hope you enjoyed this video. Click the like button to help YouTube use the algorithm. If you do not subscribe, click the subscribe button and also the notification bell so you can get notified anytime I come up with a video. I remain Ankere Blessing, founder of People Trading Channel, signing out.